This is the story of Mr. Rolling Brown from Imo State Nigeria, who has become homeless and now lives in the drainages of Badagry in Lagos State. After being financially damaged, Brown, who now needs medical attention, is now requesting for two major support: an accommodation and a job opportunity.
Just two. Accommodation and a job. That's all. My name is Brown. Roland Brown, Mr. Roland Brown from Imo State. I was in Kaduna. Okay. That was in 2023. Okay. My ex-wife left me. She went to court, sought for a divorce, and she got it. All right. So I was somehow, when I came back from where I went, I learned she's no more around. She has traveled to Lagos with my kids and sold all the properties in the house. We were staying in a room in power. Well, I never had much because I had some financial problems. So we had to settle for what we had, or, combined. But I gave more. My ex-wife? Yeah. Christiana Titilayo. B.O. It's from Ajido, yeah. Ajido Badagry. All right. That's where we did our traditional marriage, 2006. The senior brother's name is Benga, B.O. He works at a louser. 2006, the same. I think October 14, yeah, on a birthday. We did a Anglican church wedding at Olodia Pop. She was. 2017, November 5th, I joined. Yeah, Lagos. Okay. All right. 2017 running down 2020. February 2019 to February. That was, she sent me out. They said I should go do something else. So I was a teacher then with capital cities. We were in Lagos here before we moved to the north. I don't know what happened. She just take a decision that she doesn't want us to stay in Lagos anymore. I was just like the manager. She was like the director, kind of. So she could have managed the business 3 months later, packed up. You mean our business? Yeah, daily contribution. 2015 it started as she started changing. One of the reason I've been going out with, I got a bunk, a satellite town, a room self-contained. Any girl I invite will tell me, please take me to Tantalizers Brown, please take me to Mr. D, Tasty Fried Chicken, and we go. But she did one thing that amazed me. I wanted to take her out. She said, what? Why? You don't cook? You have a kitchen? You have this? You have money? Why do you eat? I said, I don't cook. I eat outside. I said, okay, how much do you have to spend with me outside? I said, then let's just go and have some fun. Said I should bring the money. Was it 5,000? Can you imagine? 2,000 and what? Said, I should give her, I gave her. So what you want to do with it? I said, don't worry, I'm going to do something. She went in the market, bought stove, bought pots, cooking utensil, everything, and bought what we were going to eat. Egusi soup with eba. Yeah, that was what she prepared it. I said, you cook this good? And I have no spending outside. I said, because of this, I'll marry you. I'll say, I was a pastor of a church. My own church was no more exist.
Oh, you have your own church?
Yeah, I had my own church.
Oh, what's the name of the church?
Shiloh Christian Assembly. Shiloh Christian Assembly. Yeah. Though I'm not doing church no more, but I'm in God and God is in me. That's the most important thing. If I'm good, you won't even know what tribe I am. Because you will see me mixed with the Yorubas, you think I'm a Yoruba. You see me mixed with the Hausa, you think I'm an Hausa. You see me mixed with the Igbos, my people, you think I'm an Igbo myself. So I say I'm a detribalized Nigerian, put it that way, I don't care. All right. They say this one, you don't have a place, you don't do that, you don't behave like You don't even behave like a black. You don't behave like a Nigerian. My brothers tell me you don't have an Igbo name. Yeah, our dad gave us English names, and I know my reasons for not adding a native name to my name. My mom told me, don't add any other name to your name. Roland Brown you are, and you remain Roland Brown. Start when you know somebody, you know somebody. The way she cooks, the way she talks to me, the way she behaves, the time she comes at home, the way she asks for money, the way she manages it, the way everything changed. The only thing that didn't change was the name. TEMITAYO. All changed. I called it several times, over 10 times. Please, let's sit down and talk. You're changing. In fact, you changed. Badagry was 2023. We were after we went to Kaduna. I called her and said, you in Lagos? Said, yeah, I'm in Lagos. And so she's back to her parents and all that and all that. Things got rough for me, so rough, badly rough. Let me say, I was totally damaged. I don't want to use the word financially down. I want to use the word financially damaged. I was able to raise some money, and my elder brother in Abuja, his wife, is a customer. Sent me 10,000, combined with what I had and traveled. Whether in the month of late October or November, I can't remember precisely. And I used the armor bus, came, I think it was about 22 or 23,000 naira to the bus to Lagos. And that day I was coming. Before I came, I called her. I said I was coming. She said, what are you coming to do in Lagos? Who are you coming to meet in Lagos? What do you want to do in Lagos? You coming to meet me or who? Go to your village. Well, I said I would just come and see my kids. I want to see my kids. I want to maybe from there I'll know where to go. You know. She said I can see my kids. There's none of my kids I'm going to see again. That whenever she decides that I will see my kids, that's when I'm going to see my kids. I have 3. 2024, I came to Badagry. 2024, November. So I've spent 1 year, 1 year, 2 months. I was in the teaching profession, but now no more because of all this problem. So I got to Ikaga. I had no place to stay because they drove me when I went to Ajido. I should go away. That Titila is now married and I'm his ex. I'm my ex, so I should go and get my own whatever. They almost beat me up. 10 minutes they gave me to leave that place. Even the called the father-in-law, and the father-in-law said they should vacate me as kind of. So I had to get to what I had. It wasn't enough, so I got to somewhere close to the roundabout, opposite Christ Embassy. There's a vulcanizer there. I just had to patch there for a while. So yeah, it got so dark, and they started leaving, and the vulcanizer wasn't there, but I was just left alone, and it got not. My family, I'm an orphan. My parents are both dead. My mom died. I didn't know much about my dad. No, my other brother, we communicated on the 26th. On the 26th of January, and I will tell you one. Okay, and that's the only one. Okay. I'm hypertensive. And yeah, it's because of this problem. Okay. Okay, it wasn't like this before. Okay. When all this problem started, okay, that was when it started. Okay. So you were being treated, or you were on high blood pressure drugs before? Well, I do take it sometimes, okay, but for let me say over 2 months now, I've not taken it. So yeah, because I ain't got no money. At any point in the past, have you ever been placed on antidepressant drugs? No. This money I just wanted to get some drugs. Let me say over 2 months now, I've not taken it. So yeah, because I ain't got no money. They're just 2. If I can get those two, forget about the rest. Okay. Just two. Accommodation and a job. That's all. Number one, accommodation. Where to lay my head? I get pushed in here and there on this road, and God told me you can't live here.